Alright, you win this round. Today I'm going to be showcasing the first time I've ever used a different team for GBL and Ultra League. This was obviously taken before the servers went down. I gave it a chance. I gave this team 9 battles to show what it got. And let's see how it goes overall. It is very similar to the J-Farm and Scrublord team, except Swampert is replaced. Charizard is replaced with Swampert. So we see a Giratina lead. This is fine for Cresselia, especially with Dragon Breath. They switch out. I go for a Moonblast before switching out, just in case I can get a debuff, and I think I did right there. And then I sent in Swampert just because it's so bad against Giratina. But if there's a Reggie Steel in the back, that's not the best idea, especially since this thing has Grass Knot. Oh boy, I didn't even see that go through. And here, huge misplay. I didn't really have anything to farm down. I was thinking OBSTAGOON had freaking Shadow Claw for some reason. So I mashed my charge move real quick, hoping that this thing would not get a move through. But then it does, and then we see the Giratina come back in. So it's absolutely not great at all, especially since this thing doesn't have Shadow Claw. This is not a matchup that OBSTAGOON can win. If it had Shadow Claw, yes. Okay, yes it could. Now, go to catch a Dragon Claw. I guess that was kind of just luck, but it's all good. It's better to take a Dragon Claw than it is a Shadow Sneak, so that's fine. I'm hoping right here that one Moonblast will do it in. Okay, we see a switch out. So I build up a little energy. I didn't know how much energy this Cress had, so maybe I could have gotten a little more greedy than I did. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine now. Okay, there's a whole nother Pokemon. It's Swampert in the back. That's not great. Not great at all. I have to decide where I want to use my shield. I'm thinking there's a small chance Cress can live and then get off my move. It didn't happen. That's what happens when you're learning a new team. This is my very first time. Don't be mean to me. I'm learning. So here comes OBSTAGOON, and there's really not much it can do unless it gets the boost. But even if so, I don't know if there would have been play there. One Hydro Cannon is going to take me out, and there you go. There you have it. GG. So this team has potential. I just have to know when to switch in certain things. For example, if I think there is a Reggie Steel in the back, I can't just be sending in my Swampert willy-nilly like that. That was kind of risky, especially since my OBSTAGOON doesn't have Cross Chop. I'd go for a Gunk Shot because, speak of the devil, Charmers are out there and they're scary, and just a heavy hitting move could sometimes help, especially since opponents aren't usually expecting OBSTAGOON to be running a super hard hitting move. So okay, we see a Giratina with Dragon Breath, and that is kind of fine for Cresselia, but I decide to switch out into OBSTAGOON because it has absolutely no play against that Togekiss. Now, since this thing has Dragon Claw instead Dragon Breath, I can't speak, instead of Shadow Claw, it's not good, and OBSTAGOON can't really win this in any shielding scenario, so I think I'm just going to be doing whatever damage I can. Switch advantage isn't the most important thing in the world because both Cresselia and Swampert have almost the same type of matchup against that Togekiss. So what it's going to come down to is whatever is in the back. And if they're... Okay, we see... Okay, I decided to shield. Probably a huge mistake. I really should have just let it go. Nothing I have is going to be able to farm it down, so I guess I decide to go for one little Hydro Cannon right here. Now, I had to decide, do I want to take a Shadow Sneak, a super effective Shadow Sneak on Cress? Not really, so I sent in Swampert. Now, the fact that this thing came in tells me, yeah, maybe like a Reggie Steel in the back. So I think the trick to this team is keep Swampert concealed until you absolutely have to, because I decided not to shield knowing it wouldn't take me out, but if I could have only gotten to a charge move, that would be great. Okay, we see a Swampert. No Grass Knot here, no sir. Oh well, I can hope for debuffs. This is fine. This is actually, I still have a shield actually, so this isn't bad at all. I'm probably going to shield this up. And I don't think I'm in that bad of a position. I don't know why I was scared. This does very big damage. Very big. So that's all good. I keep forgetting that Cress is such a beast. Now I just have to live this. Flamethrower is scary. Okay. Oh my god. I was hoping it would just be an ancient power, but so fortunately I'm able to survive the flamethrower and take it out with a Moonblast. So we take that. We take that. GG's. Alrighty, game number 3. We are met by a Reggie Steel. This is absolutely awful. This is not good at all. I safe swap. I safe swap OBSTAGOON just because I know it's gonna switch out and Swampert has a better finishing matchup against Azumarill, but it's freaking the Poliwrath, and OBSTAGOON has no play against Poliwrath. I'm not sure why I don't consider the Dynamic Punch, but I end up just letting the thing go. Why was I not, like, I know OBSTAGOON is normal dark type. I know it's quad weak to fighting. I don't know why I would have used a shield right there. I didn't really have play, so I guess maybe the sack was worth it. At least Cress is going to get on this thing, and we see Meganium. I'm actually really glad that switched in right there. Thank you, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe predicting a Charizard. Well, like, this is why you kind of want Charizard in the back. But you don't see many grass types very often. But I'm just glad I'm very fortunate it switched in right there. So now I have to shield because you know who does not want to see this thing for 1 second? Swampert. So I'm hoping a Moonblast takes it out. I really don't know any damage quantities, but let's just hope and pray. Now I'm able to get to my next one first. Beautiful, lovely, nice. And will this take it out? Oh, no, it doesn't. We switch out. He switches out. Gives me a perfect opportunity to switch in Swampert. That is good. No complaints here, not any. Correctly shield up that Focus Blast, and now I'm going to go straight Earthquake. I feel like it might get another charge move in before I'm able to farm it down completely, but it's okay. It's okay, because Frenzy Plant from Meganium, I don't know if it has one yet, but that would just completely take it out, so it's better to have energy. I think Meganium does have Frenzy Plant, so I'm going to have to rely on CMP, so I mash my Hydro Cannon, but as it turns out, it's freaking the Poliwrath. Absolutely awful. So bad. If only I'd been mashing my Earthquake. But it was really a coin toss. I had no way of knowing what would come in, and if Meganium had come in mashing that Frenzy Plant, I really needed to have a move ready. Yeah, I could have looked at the top corner, but then it wouldn't have come down to CMP. The Meganium would have been able to get there first, so I was like, I just need to take this thing out. If I wanted to be super safe, I could have maybe mashed Earthquake and then been able to get to another one before Swampert died, but I don't think I would have gotten to another one. I think the Poliwrath would have been able to get a move in, so really it was a 50-50 chance. I was completely banking on the Meganium to come in and take me out, knowing that a Poliwrath doesn't really want to see a Crest, but they were banking on me mashing my Hydro Cannon and then went in with Poliwrath. So in conclusion, that was an amazing play. So we see another Reggie Steel lead. I send in my OBSTAGOON as a safe swap. See a Swampert. Now, I think this is kind of fine. I know I'll be able to win out switch advantage. That's all I have to do, really. I elect not to shield this first one, but I'll probably end up shielding eventually, especially if I get the boost. Can I please get the boost? Okay, we get a shield right there. I have to win switch. I absolutely have to. I don't know why I wouldn't shield this. Maybe I think I can... maybe I think I can win being up a shield. We get 2 shields, and I get the boost. So at this point, I guess I decide to... I think I can't win the 2 shield. That Swampert's going to outpace me eventually. So I decide not to shield, and I don't shield even after I get the boost because I figure the mud shots would just take me out. I decide, let's just be up 2 shields, get energy on Swampert. That's it. I go to try to catch a Dragon Claw. I guess I fail. It's okay. So now we are not in the correct switch lock position. I'm going to have to just figure my shit out, but I do have 2 shields. I do. I'm going to try to... I guess I have an Earthquake ready. Best case scenario, I wait out the switch timer, and exactly when it's time to switch, mine will come up before his, and I'll be able to throw a move at it right away. I'm very lucky I get the attack drop right here. I figure no point in shielding Cresselia. Let's save all the shields for Swampert. Now, this is a little scary because Dragon Breath does so much, but unfortunately, my switch timer comes up at the same time. A move comes through. Luckily, I'm able to catch a Flash Cannon, but now Swampert has some work to do. I'm going to need 2 Earthquakes. Got to start shielding. But this is okay. This is okay. It looks fine. It looks fine. I'm going to get to my second earthquake. Oof. But the move's going to come through. I decide not to shield. I know a Dragon Claw won't take me out. I know I can't get lock on down in this range, but I know that a move from Reggie Steel will take me out. Even though now it's just going to be a flash cannon, it's okay because I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to shield and then go right for Earthquake. I think Cresselia has a move charged up, so really, if I wanted to play it super safe, I could have Hydro Cannon, but I was certain that Reggie Steel didn't have enough energy to get to 2 moves, so we're good, we're fine, we take it. Now, there go my first 4 games with this team. I didn't do a full set. I used my old team for the first one and lost, and that was the last straw. I was done. I was trying something new. So I win 2 out of 4, 50%. That's basically just how I've been doing with my other team too. So whatever. I guess for it being my first time using it, I don't have the nuances down, so this is a pretty good ratio. If I would just stick with this, maybe I'll do even better. I don't know, but let's try one more set with it. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll stick with it. Maybe I won't. Let's see. I just realized my fan has been on this whole time. Oops. If the audio dramatically improves right now, you're welcome. Anyway, we see a Swampert lead, and this is kind of okay. This is kind of good. I think I don't have Grass Knot, but I'm just gonna hang out. These Hydro Cannons do way less than my Moonblast do somehow. Like, I thought Swampert was kind of good, but Cresselia is just way too freaking beefy. He elects to shield and then switch out, and I'm okay with this. Maybe in an ideal world, I would have gone for a Moon. Nah, there's no point in fishing for a debuff right there. Might as well save energy, switch right out. No, I don't have Cross Chop, but you know what? OBSTAGOON can more than handle this, so don't listen to me, pass me. You do you did good. I correctly shield up this Earthquake. I was just trying to match shields, even if it was a Body Slam, I was shielding that, but you know what? It's an Earthquake, we take that. I guess he was expecting me to not shield, but hell yeah, this is fine. This is a solid, clean win. Farm it down. Have a Night Slash ready for whatever wants to mess with me. Now, Swampert is not going to take me out with a Hydro Cannon, and I don't even think it can farm me down either, so this is all good. Night Slash as many times as I possibly can before succumbing to the swamp. And here, I'm able to get to one. I'm not sure if that is what is supposed to happen or if he is overcharging. And he switches out. Okay, this is okay, this is okay. I'm a little slow on that switch, but it's okay. Maybe I was trying to get a Night Slash off or something, but really it's not worth it. Beautiful attack drop. Lovely, beautiful, good. So that's really why I decided not to shield. I'm going to need 1 more of these. Even if this gets the shield, I'm okay with that. The next one will take it out. Yeah, this one would not exactly quite take it out. But I'm probably just going to let this go and farm down on Swamp. Yep. All good. Ooh, he undercharges that? I don't know what happened there, but it gives me exactly enough energy to get to my Moonblast on this Swampert. And that will take the shield. Now I'm going to switch out into, I don't know why. I thought I could maybe counter it down, but I guess I didn't know how much health it had. I was just too lazy to press another charge move. But even if I had gone Swampert, all would have been totally fine. And there he quits. GG's. Okay, next battle. We see a Scavalier lead. That's super not that good. This team's really weak to a Scavalier. This is why people run Charizard. Okay, so I have to kind of switch into Swampert. But we get countered by Gyarados, and I'm thinking maybe I can win Switch Advantage, but honestly, what am I going to do with Switch Advantage? Like, Cresselia is weak to those Mega Horns. Yeah, Cresselia has a slightly better matchup overall because counter 4 times super, or 2 times super effective, quad effective, whatever you want to call it. That's bad. That is bad for our buddy, what's his name? Octagon. So we are just playing this out. I don't know what I could possibly do here to win this. I don't know. My only options are like play super risky, catch things, etc. So at least we're able to get all the shields down, which is fine. I could farm down aggressively on OBSTAGOON. Because Crunch is not going to do anything. I'm okay taking a Crunch. Like, I could have also farmed on Cresselia. It's a little tankier, but I'm not really okay taking a Crunch on Cresselia. So there's the difference right there. Probably going to see a Scav. So that's not good. I switch out. Nothing's good again. Nothing is good against this thing. Maybe I could have thrown my Night Slashes, but then it would have just farmed me down probably. So this is bad. For some reason right here, I am going for Future Sights because I think both of the moves are resisted. That's what happens when you're dumb, ladies and gentlemen. So note to self, use Moonblast. Yeah, someone let me know why I'm doing this. Someone please go teach this girl a thing or two. You know what? Whatever. I decide Moonblast here. Like, now is the time for Moonblast. Do I think it would have made a difference in the final outcome? No, I don't really. I don't think I could have won. Yeah, if I'd gotten like a billion boosts. Cresselia switches out right in time to not get hit by a Night Slash, so this isn't good at all. It's looking like I am just gonna go ahead and die. At least I get the boost. If I could have just managed to take that thing out and then Night Slash the Cresselia, maybe I would have won, but I didn't manage to do that. So in retrospect, I'm not thinking my mistaken Future Sight attempts would have made a difference, but you never know. Always learn your lessons and your type effectivenesses. Anyway, GG's. Poliwrath in the front. We love this. We just have to make sure that Obstagoon by no means sees this thing. So I decide to switch it in on this Giratina, even though it's Dragon Breath and I don't necessarily win even shield. So maybe that was a mistake. I really do feel as if I should have, I should have thrown a Moonblast first. That would have been a game changer. Oh well, I guess. Oh well. So now, yeah, switch advantage is huge. Cresselia has a really dominant matchup against Poliwrath, and that would be great. So that's why I shield that up. Now I'm just Night Slashing all day. Let's see what I can do here. Got a little bit of lag. That's cool and fun. And I switch out right now knowing that I have no chance in winning in even shields, and I catch a Dragon Claw, which is fine, but here comes Reggie Steel. So now everything is all out of whack. If only I could have just thrown a Moonblast to either get ahead on a shield or get some damage off, that would have been an entire game changer. Then everything would have been able to line up perfectly, but that is not how it worked out. So now we have an uphill battle to face. Here is this Reggie Steel. It is flash cannoning me all day. I think I'm going to look to switch out into Swampert to catch a flash cannon, but I'm like, okay, it just switched out, so that kind of sucks. I should be able to get to 2 of these and put it near death, hopefully. It's Operation Keep Swampert Alive right now because I need that thing on the Reggie Steel. But I go to not shield that just in case it's a bait. A Dynamic Punch does about as much as a Focus Blast, so I'm like, okay, I don't need to right now, but now I need to. So I think right here my switch timer is about to come up. I'm going to build up to a move. I'm going to catch something on Cresselia and then hope to farm down. Okay, it doesn't happen. It does not transpire, and I'm not able to get my move off, which is awful. I could have put it in Hydro Cannon range, but instead I don't, so I have to use a whole entire Earthquake. I farm up a little more, but I figure better not get greedy. A Flash Cannon by no means is allowed to come through right now. I have to take this thing out. So here comes Giratina. I think it's in Hydro Cannon range, which is why I go for this, and also the added fear of dying before even getting off a move, which is awful. Now I'm noticing the switch timer. I'm just hoping that Obstagoon can... Oh. Okay, who won? Oh my god, I freaking had less health than that guy. I was just hoping to farm down. I was hoping to live that Dragon Claw, farm down with one more counter, and then somehow get a move to take out the... what's his name? Poliwrath. Or even if, okay, I was hoping to actually probably sacrifice Obstagoon and then farm down the Giratina with Mud Shots, but since the Dragon Claw didn't kill, that was kind of a failed plan. So I'm not sure if I could have won that anyway without the switch timer, but the switch timer just sealed the deal, unfortunately. So GG's, that's a win. A switch timer win is still a win. Okay, I give it to you, buddy. All right. Crest on Giratina origin. I don't really know how this goes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm staying in right now because I don't know for a fact that it's bad, but I get the drop, and with the drop, I'm pretty confident right now. Like, even if this is, yeah, balls hurt. Balls hurt. I would have preferred that to be a bait, but I wasn't gonna shield a ball anyway, so now I know I win the 0. Cool. So we get a shield right there, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to catch an OBSTAGOON, and I do. Unfortunately, it's only an ominous one and not a shadow ball, but look how little that does, but this is bad. This is why we run Charizard. This right here, folks, is very bad. I'm feeling like this thing's going to farm me down, but it ends up not. Maybe scared that another Night Slash would come through and kill it. So that's fine. You use your energy, buddy. You tried your best. I'm still up a shield. This is okay. One Hydro Cannon's going to take this out. I am not messing around. I don't want it to get to a Mega Horn, so I'm just throwing it right away. Take it out. Goodbye. Let's see what comes in. Okay, it's just going to take a... Oof, that was an amazing catch. I don't know how you were able to count my mud shots, but I guess you can count mud shots pretty easily, but he was banking that I didn't have any extra energy, which is a smart bank because, of course, I'm going to throw my Hydro Cannon right away if I'm scared of a Mega Horn, so that makes sense. Good job, good catch. Okay, I give it to you. I still have 2 shields. I decide to take an Icy Wind and then reset the debuffs by switching out. That was the play right there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Ice Sharded down if I shield this, so there's really no point. And now I can come in and Hydro Cannon to take this thing out. All good, no point in taking another debuff. Oh, and I had 2. I didn't even know that. I had 2. We're fine. We're solid. We're golden. And he decides not to shield, I guess, because he assumes it's already over. But you never know. Maybe he could have, like, Shadow Clawed me down or something. Maybe he could have Shadow Clawed me down if he had shielded that, yeah. So never give up before it's over. Anyway, I will gladly take that win, GG's. Reggie Steel, we don't love to see this. I switch in OBSTAGOON, and it's another Poliwrath in the back. I've never in my life seen so many Poliwraths in the back. It's super weird. Anyway, this time I decide to shield up the Dynamic Punch, hoping to get my damage off, get a nice crunchy gunk, and I didn't know how much this would do, but I'm like, okay, here's another Dynamic Punch. I guess I'm going to shield it, and then I'm going to be able to farm down, so I'm down 2 shields. It's not great. This time I'm like, okay, Ice Punch, no big deal, it's fine. How did he get to another Dynamic Punch? So, there's really no coming back from this. Look at that, lost switch advantage and down 2 shields. Is there even a point? Why should I even try? And of course we don't have Reggie Steel on the Swampert. Now, the only chance is to catch a Flash Cannon. It doesn't work out. And there's his own Swampert right there. So, I guess this is how the last set's going to go today. I guess this is how it's going to go. Oh, well, now... the plan is to somehow keep Swampert alive because we really need it for that Reggie Steel. Switch out as soon as I possibly can. That's probably going to require... Okay, no. It comes through. If this doesn't kill, it's going to put me close. It's going to farm down. I decide to just throw this and then... yeah, I guess switch out. And I'm here and I'm moonblasting. If I can get 3 debuffs, maybe we have a chance. It's not looking good. So, note to self, OBSTAGOON's not the greatest save switch with so many Poliwraths and Escavaliers running around. It's scary. It truly is. So, maybe I'll give this thing another try with Charizard, piggybacking off the hard work of others. In conclusion, I thought this would be a super cool, hacks team, lots of debuffs, lots of boosts and stuff. I thought the pairing of OBSTAGOON and Crest was a pretty good one, It relies on luck, but if you have so many chances of getting that luck, then it's generally a strategy, With a little more practice, maybe it could be as good as my team, but really I decided to just go back to it. Yeah, it makes for boring content. It sure does. But with GBL down right now, that's a problem for future me to discuss. So let me know if you have any OBSTAGOON team comp suggestions. I'd love to hear them. Or Cresselia team comp suggestions, anything really. I hope you have a super epic day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.